must be the scientist's contractor. They call me the Origin, the Sevens Field General and Tactician. Do you know how I earned that job? By watching countless worlds end. And by my calculations, this one is next. It's in your best interest to earn my trust. Start with a security sweep of our forward camps. Now. This camp is secure. You're clear to proceed. Area's clear. Keep moving. The scientist said you'd be and so far he's right. But his confidence can be misplaced on occasion. Stay tuned to this secure channel. I have plans for you.
Sloane's got something major up her sleeve, so keeping tabs on her forces is critical. Our field recon cameras are ready for action, so you want to help me spy on my old crew? And if I get caught up on the latest IO gossip, you know, that's just the cost of doing business. It should go without saying that if you get caught putting these up, you don't know me. But, I don't know, we've heard good things. Camera online, one more to go. Nice work. Did I put the batteries in? I did, didn't? I'm like 80% sure that I put the batteries in. Now, it looks like the Imagined Order DOD, that's Department of Dirigibles, finally got their combat blimps in the field. If I'm remembering the prototypes correctly, there's like a ton of remote servers aboard those things. Get a data scraper onto one of those blimps. We'll send someone to pick that up later. And by someone, I mean you. You can get down yourself, right?
Our engineers had plans to give the battle buses a tactical upgrade, but their convoy was intercepted in the field and the schematics blew away in the scuffle. I need you to find those blueprints before the Imagined Order does. Upgraded battle buses won't win us this war. But come on. You know you want to drive one. We want to study the new ballistic-resistant alloy the Imagined Order is using to build their tanks. Bring me some tank armor as quickly as you can. Great work. The scientists will start working on this right away.
I know how much you love smashing up tanks, but the scientist apparently needs a whole one to reverse engineer, so securing an enemy tank is about as safe as it sounds, which is why I volunteered you. All you do is deliver a tank to one of the bases I've marked on your map. Or die trying. Yeah, that last bit was from the Foundation, and I'm not entirely sure he was kidding. So, good luck. Oh yeah, thank you. I made some big promises to the Seven regarding the tank heist, and I had no backup plan. So, I think you just became my favorite looper. Alrighty, let's leave the Seven to their backwards engineering or whatever it is that they're really up to. You know my buddy Peely? Yeah, he's about 1 banana tall, kind of quiet, bruises easily. He accidentally drank some smoothie, which I guess bananas shouldn't do, and he had a vision. At least I think so. He's very hard to understand, but the upshot is you gotta teach my bro Nana to drive. Thanks for doing this. Peely doesn't always make sense, but his sticker is in the right place. Peely says thank you, and also says the prophecy will soon be fulfilled, so you got that going for you, which is nice. And that is how you teach a banana to drive, which, now that I say that out loud, seems like a mistake. Still, nice job.
We've been planning an attack near the Imagined Order's new anti-tank barricades. They must think we're making tanks of our own, which means we can surprise them. Clear our path by driving a cowcatcher through their tank barriers. The Imagined Order. Nice work, Looper. We're training some new snipers in our ranks, and I've heard you're quite the sharpshooter. Take down those targets and show them how it's done. Nice shot. after that display, they'll stop asking about her.
So you are the Origin's favorite assistant in the field, huh? It's me, the Imagined. You can call me whatever you want, I don't really care. I'm one of the 7, which means we're on a team. Which means you need to help me. I need to boot up this data receiver. Get that going for me, will ya? Oh, come on! Looks like a looper built a structure around my receiver. That'll mess up the signal. Destroy the ceiling to restore the uplink connection, then download the receiver's data. Ah, it is her! The Paradigm is still out there, and she has just sent the solution to our problems! I gotta tell the Origin about this. He'll be... happy? I hope. So, telling the Origin about the Paradigm's new weapon went... as well as you'd expect. That guy's always saying, this could be the end of our reality. And yet, he holds on to petty grudges that make reality harder to save. I'm sick of the infighting. Paradigm has a plan, and we need to try it. Drop these schematics off at the scientist's lab, incognito. You know, to protect the Origin's fragile ego. I wouldn't have picked the fake mustache. Looks itchy. But, it'll... Drop off those plans. He'll know what to do with these. We're gonna end this war, together. Whether the Origin likes it or not.
Slip through their perimeter by approaching logjam by water. Once you're in, plant our communication relays to jam their comms. 1 jammer placed. Second jammer online. Signal suppressor is active. We're officially hijacking their airwaves. Nice work.
Remember that data scraper you planted on one of those blimps a while back? I'm sending a drone to retrieve the data from you, but you will have to be quick. The moment the Imagined Order detects the drone, they'll shoot it down. This could change my life. Everyone's lives, in the sense that they will continue to exist. Good work.
I need you to roll out our anti-tank rounds to the 7's personnel across the island. Keep your comms open while you're delivering them. We need to talk. You know, not to brag, but before I left the Imagined Order, I was somewhat of an expert on the 7. And one thing we were certain of was that they worked as a unified, dedicated group. The Imagined Order still thinks that, but I'm not so certain. Makes me nervous. Between you and me, we need to know what's going on with the 7. This lack of trust could be a real problem. We need to resolve it before the I.O. catches wind. Good work. Look, don't share anything I told you, okay? We're just gonna watch and be smart. We need the 7 united. If something is driving a wedge, we need to know.
The Origin has been having trouble pinning down enemy troop movements lately. And when he asked one of the 7 to begin a wiretapping protocol, I said, sure, we can get my new best friend to do it. So, Looper, today you are wiretapping the Imagined Order. Chatter's coming through loud and clear. Oh, these guys are talking about their lunch. Who cares about your deep-fried stink flopper platter? Say something interesting. Now we'll be able to hear anything the Imagined Order discusses. Troop movements, artillery transfers. Maybe someone will read their horoscope. Or, they might mention a sensitive Imagined Order records cache. Maybe. Those files that you retrieved off of the blimp? Yeah, they were completely scrambled. Fortunately, I'm hearing chatter about a blimp crash nearby. With intact computers and hard drives ripe for the pillaging. What do you say, Looper? You up for some ruined blimp pillaging? The answers have to be on here. Thank you. As expected, the Origin is still being stubborn about the Paradigm. Come on, pick up your space phone and give her a call already. Anyway, I'm not waiting for the old man to work out his personal grudges. We are going to set up a direct communication relay to the Paradigm together. There. Now at least I can talk to her. The Origin says she's a traitor, but in my opinion, I'd say the evidence is circumstantial at best. She might come back and fight for us, and I think that's what matters.
You're still finding 4 different weapon rarities out there, right? And like, weapons in general? Because I'm seeing loopers running around with nothing but floppers and bandages. I'm pretty sure it's user error, but I'll need you to mark 4 different weapon rarities in the field to prove it. See, I knew it. It's like I'm saying grab weapon, but they're hearing prepare dinner. I'm no longer worried about weapon availability, but I am having some major concerns about looper combat training. See, it's not that hard. Why can't they all be like you? Don't change, okay? Just never change. You are perfect. I hope everyone's paying attention because that is how we prepare for battle. We're making war out here, loopers. Not some sort of weird potluck where half the people bring bandages. This will not come as a surprise, but IO management loves Doomsday machines. Loves them. There's even a Doomsday division at HQ. Oh man, their softball team is awful, but they will one day destroy us all, so kind of a wash. We have very credible intel that one of the IO's Doomsday devices is now in production. We need to find out everything we can while we still can. Hit the field. I'll prep the cameras. This is the place. Once you're done, get moving. This is not the time to get caught. Yeah, I already don't like what I'm seeing. Stay the course and be smart. Nicely done. Now get out of there. I have a very bad feeling that we are not ready for what we're gonna find out.
I could really use an Imagined Order access card for my top secret investigation. Why don't you borrow one from a guard and bring it to me? Now bring that card to me, and don't get eliminated on the way. It'd be really inconvenient for me. For both of us. This will be really helpful for a mission that is literally none of your business. You did a good job. Just be cool about this, okay? No one else has to know.
Apparently, loopers sympathetic to the Imagined Order are losing faith in Sloan and her forces. They've offered to provide us with insider intel. I mean, we can't verify it, but we'll take what we can get. Retrieve their data packet from the dead drop marked on your map. We'll cross-reference this data with our existing recon database. Hopefully this intel is real. We'll need every advantage for the battle ahead. Excellent news from the front. We're experiencing a swell of new looper enlistment. With exponentially larger forces, we'll need to streamline our tactics to work effectively. Use these laser target designators to help our recruits focus fire. Laser locked on target. Target acquired. I have hope that this new looper enthusiasm will help us win, if they remain loyal.
War may be fought on the battlefield, but it is won in hearts and minds. That's where we're gonna spend a little time screwing with the IO's propaganda machine. My new counter-propaganda mixtape drops as soon as you hack into the IO's loudspeakers, so come on. You, me, hearts, minds. Let's make it happen.
Attention, IO forces. This is Dr. Sloan. And this is what my voice normally sounds like. As of this broadcast, we officially surrender. Ask no follow-up questions, just drop your weapons and run. So, y'all didn't fall for the first trick. Well, I expected that. So, stage 2, infighting. I've posted everyone's salaries on the IO shared drive. Check it out before you grab your weapons and risk your life for your benevolent Imagined Order overlords. Make sure to discuss amongst yourselves. Have fun. Whoa, it's me, your sworn still time to make the right choice. No, I mean it. But, you know, since this is counter-propaganda, I can't end things on an emotionally honest note. So, here's an endlessly Peely's favorite annoying sounds.
Very funny prank with the loudspeakers. But I have a new mission for you. Our ballistics lab have created some very convincing imagined order dummy shells. We'd like you to swap out the live shells for our blanks at key munition storage sites. Virtually indistinguishable. That's one swap down. This should provide our forces at Tilted Towers valuable time to regroup.
You know what's the strangest thing? I can't find my old Imagine Order credentials. Luckily, the I.O. is built on mutual distrust and paranoia, so there's always a workaround. So let's brute force this problem. If you see I.O. files in the wild, smash them open, and I'll do the rest. Emergency Data Redundancy Protocol, that's it. In the event of network integrity failure, credentials can be manually reset at Site 4862. Okay, according to this Imagine Order Island Guide, 4862 is... Covert Cavern. See you there. Hey, you made it! Ready to hack into a top-secret Imagined Order server, huh? We'll either find priceless intel, or a really juicy memo about whoever's been stealing lunches from the staff fridge. I bet you was Agent Gunner, level 5. Look at this haul. We got war plans, blueprints, complete background on the 7. Except for the sisters. Huh, their files have been wiped. Wait. Everything related to the sisters has been wiped. That's not how their system works. Nothing is erased. Ever. It's not even supposed to be possible.
Victory! Well, temporary victory. Hey, it's been a hard fight. But today, the Imagined Order was forced to retreat. I've consulted the rest of the 7, and we agree. A celebration is in order. Deliver these party invitations to battalion leaders across the map. I think that we all need to blow off some steam. I'm going through some personal stuff right now. But let's not talk about that. It's party time. Woo-hoo! It doesn't matter who you are or where you came from. If you fight for us, you are one of us, right? It is important for all of us, including the 7, to remember what we're fighting for. The island, reality itself, and most importantly, you, the loopers.
That party was awesome. Somebody told you it was your job to clean up, right? I mean, I can help a little. I could use a little post-party debrief to clear my head. I'm concerned I got a little festive last night. And I have a distinct memory of bragging to the Imagined about, you know, all the secret I.O. stuff that I know. Is it weird that she wanted to know so much about how their file system worked? Answering my own question, yes. Yes, it is. I think the Imagine told me something important tonight. What was it? Think. No. Oh, ow, stop thinking. Thinking hurts. Ignorance. Oh, that's a place to be. That's it. The Imagine said she's sick of not knowing who she is. And every time she looks for answers, it's like someone is one step ahead of her. And then I made what I thought was like a hilarious joke that upon further reflection makes me want to stop thinking about this entirely.
So, obviously, you know, I set up a personal relay with the Paradigm. The Origin is convinced she's a traitor because she broke out of a prison he had to be rescued from. He thinks she had inside help, but he has no proof. Old men and their hunches, I guess. And even if he did have proof, I believe people can change. I have to believe that. Pam instructed me to stand by for important information. And then the imagined order jacked my signal. Help me gather and destroy their jammers so I can hear what she had to say. Maybe you think I'm naive for seeing the good in the Paradigm. Truth is, I don't remember anything about my past. At all. But I believe in what the Seven is doing. And I'm here, aren't I? Hey, thanks for the talk. I've never been able to open up like that before. I feel like I can trust you. So, thanks for being there for me. Now, to decrypt this transmission.
So, you helped the Imagined contact the Paradigm. I knew I couldn't trust you completely. That being said, I've listened to the Paradigm's message. If she's right, if she really has detected energy fluctuations with that signature, we're in dire straits. I need you to pick up a sensor backpack and go to Loot Lake, confirm, or hopefully refute her findings. Got it? That's not good. Someone get the scientist in here now. We're in trouble. Big trouble.
I'll have you know, I spent the better part of the day trying to heal the schism between Paradigm and the Seven. Long story short, the Seven is recommissioning the mech, and we don't know if Paradigm will pilot it. So, there. You're all caught up. Now, I need to do literally anything else. Come on, we're going fishing. For small, long-lost, waterlogged mech parts. We're doing our part. Let's just hope the Seven do their part. The more I look into the sisters, the less I understand. The Imagined especially seems really into finding old I.O. personnel files. I do know of a super secret analog database that might have answers. Let's see if we can figure out what she's looking for. Someone else is looking through these files, and judging by what I'm seeing, they're looking at the same data. I'm seeing records for the Foundation, the Origin, the Paradigm, but nothing on the sisters again. Their file's been deleted by... Whoa, Jenno. If we live through this, let's just leave the part where we lose the giant enemy fortress out of the history books. Unless my brilliant plan saves the day. The fortress can go into hiding, but no matter where it goes rumbling off to, it leaves a seismic signature. I've installed a seismometer to track the IO's attack base, but I need your help to calibrate it. If the fortress jumps within 50 meters of the seismograph, we'll be the first to know. Oh, actually, I think we're already getting some data here. And I really wish I knew what any of this meant.
There's a lot of I don't knows floating around Sanctuary right now. We don't know what that thing in Loot Lake does. We don't know if the mech will be enough to stop it. And most annoyingly, we don't know if Paradigm is trustworthy. Patch me into the loudspeakers. It's time to inject some certainty into our situation here. There's been a lot of questions around the loyalty of one of our ranks. The Paradigm. So I just want to go on record, very loudly, to say that I stand with her. She has helped us every step of the way. To judge her based on rumor? Well, it's criminal. I don't remember past. I could have done... I don't want to think about what I could have done. But I am here now. I am ready to fight. And ultimately, I think that's what matters. It's time for us to stand together, to unify, to fight, and save reality.
We don't have a lot of time. This is urgent, Looper. The strange machine in Loot Lake is activated with 2 keys, and we've located both of them. I need you to break into the Imagined Order locations on your map and steal them now. You've got one. Sitrep, Foundation, they've got one. Keep moving. We need both. With these keys, we should be able to reverse engineer what they're planning. You did good work today. Reality-saving work, maybe.
Yo, new ultra-top secret plans are in from the Origin. He wants us to cut the IO's power, stat. Come on, let's go mess up some control panels and ruin their day. Most parts of war are awful, but this I could do all day. There is nothing better than breaking something you don't have to fix. Well, if you can't beat them, annoy them, I always say. There's not much I can think of that requires that much juice, other than the IO's combat shielding. I need to update Sanctuary. You keep up the good work.
Thank you for cutting IO's power. Their security systems are now in safe boot mode. Now we can log on into an IO holotable to simulate the effects of the machine at Loot Lake. You'll need to use a generator and the 2 control keys you collected earlier. Head to the marker on your map, plug everything in, and I'll input the override password. Hurry. Generator is live. One more key. Activate the simulation. Everything in the loop. Gone. Just like that. I won't watch another world end. We're going to win this. We need to launch a final attack on the Imagined Order as soon as possible. I haven't heard back from the Paradigm, but at this point we can't wait any longer. Activate the 7 emergency beacon. It's time to fight for our lives. This is it. The war for reality ends now. See you on the other side, Looper.
The mech might work. Possibly. The scientist said it's 72% likely to boot, which isn't bad. That's, what, a C-? We need fuel, which is why I prepped this nano battery charge pack for you. It is... Look, it's a little busted, but it'll work. Put it on and charge it by collecting Imagined Order fuel cells. It'll lose fuel as you move, but as long as you bring it back with at least 50% charge. Voila! We got a mech! Maybe. Charge pack is online. Bring it back with at least 50% charge. Great. Now get that charge pack back to me before it drops below 50% charge. Hurry! Fuel cell stabilized. The scientists will install these right away. I'll see you out there on the battlefield, okay? I'll be the one watching your 6.
There's nothing I want more than to give you an inspirational speech right now. To tell you how much this battle matters, and how important each and every one of you are. But looking at our stats, I think we need every last second we have for target practice. This is not a joke. Grab the weapon the Loopers voted for and do some damage. I know the Loopers are a peace-loving bunch, but you gotta try aiming. You'll love what it does for you. That's what I'm talking about. You're hitting targets, taking clean shots. You're aiming. See how great that is? You've made me proud today, but nowhere near as proud as I'll be when you take this island back from Sloan and her goons. All right, chill out. I'll ask. So, Peely's prepping for his driving test, and he would like for you to give him a last-minute refresher. Could you take a little cruise between a couple of the Sevens camps, but keep it under 60, all right? No peeling out. Hey, nice driving. Well, Peely, the rest is up to you, buddy. Good luck.